running up to Anambra, November 6th. Well, uh, we always told you that politics is serious business in Nigeria, and it's about the only thriving business apart from church, selling alcohol. The other ones you don't like to mention, prostitution and all that, But the one controlling the remaining is politics. And if you think Nigerian government is not serious, eh? Have you ever tried what goes on during politics? You will know Nigerian government, whenever they want to be serious, they can actually truly be. So now they talk say, like saying a war they won't fight. Anambra election, police deploy 34,587 personnel. INEC will replace smart card reader with face identification device. Now, whenever it is time to ask government to do something for citizens, if it is who are the people concerned about that thing, who are they? Forget it. Let's begin tell them stories. But when it is something that matters to them, you see how quickly they get into action and they get results. Face identification, face identification, because of election. But when it comes to banditry, terrorism, and all that, I'm coming somewhere. I'm coming somewhere to show you that now war they really won't go fight for Anambra. Interpol, FBI, others are to lead the 34,587 corps to Anambra. End for there. IGP is moving against subversive element, and then look at what they are saying. Is deploying helicopters, marine detachments for Enugu election. You dey see wetin dey go on for election o. We know they say all these kind of things when it comes to say they wan fight banditry. We know too dey see them o. So now e get another thing really important. They come dey talk say, when I told you that when they are ready for their election, they know how to really stop agitations, agitators, and all that. So now they don't talk to make everybody no worry about IPOB and their threat. See, they know how to capture or to address that. But they say another important news. See, fiscal federalism. Now, vice president dey talk for here now, Yemi Osinbajo. He talk say states must act like sovereign nations. They don't dey attack my network. If you can still see me, say hi. I know they don't dey attack my network again. But don't stable back. Oyame will continue now. So states must act like sovereign nations. VP Professor Pastor Yemi Osinbajo. This is about revenue generation. States must act. It's called, now look at it again, fiscal federalism. Look at the other way it is put so that it can be clear. Osinbajo to states to raise IGR, think like sovereign entities. When it comes to raising money, they should be sovereign. But when it comes to threats, federal government wants to find old grazing routes. They should not be sovereign in determining who they give their lands to or who not to give their lands to. But when it comes to matters of money, they should think out of the box and raise money. Own their state and control every means of collecting money, collect the tax, raise money, so that the center and all of them can have enough money to share. But when it comes to, we are being threatened, we want to chase invaders out of our land, don't think like sovereign states. You are unit of a federation. Yeah. See, there is nowhere you can find hypocrisy other than in politics. And politics of Nigeria is the headquarter of all of these things. So they should not think like sovereign nations when it is matter concerning their land. So they cannot necessarily, so they really cannot necessarily, implement policies or raise policies or make laws on matters relating to their land to determine who should not invade where, they should not be sovereign. But when it comes to we need more money, think like sovereign nations and raise the money. Nigerians, the headquarter of hypocrisy is your country. Well, this is something of concern here now. Endangered, these are Ogoni people speaking up here. Endangered, they say they are the worst endangered species now. You know why? Because there's a plan to resume. There's a plan by the federal government to resume oil drilling in the readily polluted lands in Ogoni. So a lot of people are really worried about why should this now? And then they said that federal government is equally planning to bombard the place with military. You know, this is also about revenue generation. They need more money. Consequently, anybody who will stand on the way, they will still deploy military and all that. I don't know what else to say. But gentlemen and ladies, now so we see for this in our country. The last paper we may get for you this morning. Why we have not arrested Gumi, that's General Irabo. That's on New Telegraph. You may want to go and read the story by yourself. Me, I don't get anything to talk about that one. But the point again is that, gentlemen and ladies, Anambra, November 6th. Let's pray for Anambra and pray for Nigeria. It promises to be bloody, promises to be, if you like, deadly. But what do you expect to happen? That's the question I have for you today. Of course, we all know that they will definitely plan that, okay, few people will come out. A lot of people will sit at home. They are not really interested. Because these are people who have succeeded mentally from the country already. Alright? I greet you all, Paul Akinwumi. I greet you all on YouTube, Inji. I greet you. I greet everybody joining on the live broadcast this morning. So, but the point again is, and the question is November 6th, what do you expect? Of course, we all know that they will definitely come up with a result again. What do you think they are bringing up? The deputy governor already dumped Afghan for APC. And Soludo, Supreme Court says Soludo is the candidate of, I think, PDP, right? And then on and on and on like that. There are so many intrigues showing up. Then police say they are deploying 34,587 police, helicopter, submarine detachment, FBI, Interpol, everything for election in one state. So at that point, the state should not think like sovereign nation. But as part of when it comes to generating revenue and sending to the center and also taking care of themselves, they are not sovereign. They are a unit of the federation. When it also comes to defending your land against invaders, you are not also a sovereign country. You should not think like a sovereign. Gentlemen and ladies, Nigeria needs total reworking. I'm sure you already know. That's all I got for you this morning. Those are the major things in the papers. I just say let me quickly run up. Wait for the big announcement. There's an announcement I'm going to be making to you. You know, things are unfolding and you learn more of them as events unfold and as days go by. I love you all who love me. God bless you. My name is Shegolo once again. This is a sponsored message from Quantum Bricks Estates, product of Abbey Homes, brought to you by Kofi Daguru. I love you all. Bye for now.
I'll make sure you people don't ever do any work again. No nonsense. Since I gave you money, huh? Who is this one, Jare? Hello, Grace, already. A long time, it has been 3 days. Well, yeah, I just came to lock up one property here that I told some nonsense people to develop. They didn't do anything. That's why I need some. In fact, I just met some new people now. You're coming home. Why? Oh, you are right, you are very correct. You too, have you not heard of Abbey Homes? The developers of Quantum Bricks Estate. Where? This front side like this. They are the owners of the #1 first ever green grid estate ever in Nigeria. Yes. Of course, I know your taste. That's why I'm telling you to. Me too, I'm going. Hey. Yes, now I know you like. That's why I'm telling you. This one is smart, homemade, ready. In fact, everything you want is in the estate. Yes. They have CCTV camera. They have swimming pool. They have fire hydrants everywhere in the estate. In fact, the building is, if you see the block that they used to make it, very strong and durable. In fact, everything you want to know about the estate, look at it. Are you seeing it? Look at it. You're doing it. Look at it. Everything you need to know. And the category that you need to know. Benny, yes, you're in Nigeria. In fact, if you want 3-bedroom, all-en-suite terrace apartment, we have it for 34 to 36 million. If you want 4-bedroom, semi-detached, all-en-suite apartment, 40 million. Well, Chris, in fact, there's installment payment plan. Dear, almost Sunday, dear. In fact, Chris, let me shock you. If you're standing in the estate like this, you'll be seeing a Oyaya junction like this. Lakowe beachfront, Lakowe golf course, Amen Estate, Dangote refinery. You'll be seeing all the men around you. It's very, very convenient. In fact, call their number now. Abe Homes 080-655-82739. Call them now. You too, you will know say yes. You will buy property.